All right. Let me get rid of the old BRB there. So, finally finished up with Incredible Machine yesterday. So figured I would take a bit of a breather and uh, and go back to um, one of the earlier games that I'd played. Um, we're gonna be using the version of King's Quest with the weird voice acting. When I was a kid, I think I played on the floppy disk version. It didn't have the voice, and the voices certainly didn't sound like what we're gonna hear in this game. Uh, cracked open, cracked open manual for the game, and looks like half of it uh, is just installation instructions. Um, so won't go over that, but then it's got this short intro here. We'll go over before we get into it. Uh, Kind of wraps up everything from King's Quest 1 through 4. So yeah, I'll just go through that real quick. So, Quest for the Castle. Long ago in the kingdom of Daventry, there were three magical treasures that kept the kingdom strong and prosperous: a magic mirror that foretold the future, an enchanted shield with the power to overthrow any invaders, and a treasure chest that was never empty. These treasures were taken from Daventry by deception and stealth, and without them Daventry grew poor and weak, and King Edward, once a stout-hearted and vigorous ruler, had become powerless and sickly. Edward had no heir, and everyone feared the chaos that would result on his death. King Edward asked his bravest knight, Sir Graham, to embark upon a quest to recover the three treasures. Graham's quest was successful, and as his reward, King Edward named Sir Graham his heir and granted him the throne of Daventry. And the chronicles of Graham's search for the royal treasures of Daventry are recounted in King's Quest I: Quest for the Crown. I've seen that played a few times, and it looks like at the very end of the game, I think Graham kills the king. Is what it looks like. So I don't know if King Edward actually granted him the throne, taken by force. Anyway, King Graham was a wise and kindly monarch, and with his great wisdom and the return of the three treasures, Daventry prospered once again. But Graham knew that he must soon marry and establish his own royal line with an heir to his throne. He searched far and wide, but no maiden in the kingdom possessed the qualities he sought in a queen. Mm-hmm. One day, King Graham saw in his magic mirror a vision of a lovely young woman held prisoner in a castle tower. The mirror told him that her name was Valenice, a girl both beautiful and good, who had been stolen from her home and taken to a far land. Graham vowed to find her and set her free. After a long journey with many trials, he did, and asked her to be his queen. The chronicles of Graham's perilous journey to rescue the lovely Valenice are related in King's Quest II: Romancing the Throne. In time, Queen Valenice and King Graham became the parents of twins, a son and daughter. Life in Daventry was peaceful and good for a time. In a land far away lived an evil and powerful wizard named Manannan. It was his wont to kidnap infant boys and raise them to be his slaves, killing each in turn before he was grown and could pose a threat to the wizard's dominance. His most recent vassal, a boy he called Gwydion, was, however, unusually bright and perceptive. He mastered several of Manannan's spells and turned them against him to gain his freedom. After a time, Gwydion's travels brought him to Daventry. Not the lovely and peaceful Daventry of days gone by, but a land devastated by a terrible affliction. The kingdom had fallen victim to the ravages of a dreadful three-headed dragon, which had burned the land all around and killed many people. Gwydion was able to use his newfound magical powers to destroy the dragon and rescue an intended victim from its lair. He was taken before the king and queen and rewarded in such a way as he never could have imagined in his life, as Manannan's slave. The chronicles of Gwydion, his trials, and his journeys are told in King's Quest III, To Err is Human. In later years, King Graham's health began to fail, and the royal physicians were powerless to help him. Only a magical fruit from the faraway land of Tamir could bring about a cure and restore the health of Daventry's monarch. Graham's daughter, Princess Rosella, set off in pursuit of this healing magic for her father. On her journey, she performed many brave deeds and had many great adventures. The chronicles of Rosella's travels and experiences in Tamir are described in King's Quest IV, The Perils of Rosella. With King's health fully restored and his family together once more, it was a happy and fulfilled Graham who set out for a walk in the forest one spring day, almost a year since Rosella had been returned from Tamir. The kingdom was peaceful and prosperous once again, and the people were content. Birds were singing in the trees. It seemed an auspicious sign. As Graham was contemplating his good fortune, a sharp wind blew into the woods from the east, whirling up sticks and leaves into his path and startling the birds into silence. The air grew suddenly colder. It seemed an unexpected storm was approaching. Graham began to walk back toward the castle, his joyful mood broken by a dark foreboding. When he reached the top of the gentle rise overlooking his home, he was horrified to see only empty space where the royal castle of Daventry had stood only minutes before. Cold fear gripped his heart. Where was his family? What happened to them? Woohoo! Woohoo! An asshole owl hooted from behind him, but Graham scarcely heard it over the pounding of his heart. I can tell you what happened, came a voice behind him, and Graham spun around to confront a large owl in a blue vest and spectacles. I know what happened to your castle. I saw it all, said the owl. Journey into the magical world of King's Quest once again, on a quest for the missing castle and the royal family of Daventry. And that's what we'll be doing. You'll notice at the top of these pages are these symbols here. So as a kid playing on the floppy disks, I didn't have any issues. But then when I loaded up the game later on a different computer, I ran into issues where at certain points in the game, it'd be like, hey, what's, you need to cast this spell or whatever using the symbols on page whatever of the manual. And I had the actual game. It was on the floppies. But I guess my dad didn't save the manual or whatever. So it was just, those were in the early days where it was difficult to look things up online. So hopefully I don't have to turn to the manual to put in the symbols, because with DOSBox I've run into issues where sometimes the cursor goes wild when I have to Alt-Tab out of the game. So anyway, let us get to it.
Have you previously played King's Quest V?
We're gonna hit no to go through the intro here. The sound is sometimes it gets a bit loud, a bit quiet, but hopefully we'll get that figured out.
Warning, this cartoon contains material that may be necessary for information or clues to complete this game. Please be sure to check your inventory if you decide to skip.
And I will be sure to keep quiet while they're talking, so don't worry about that. Well, shit, did it freeze? Hold on. Hold on, let me... I don't know what that was.
My castle? What has happened?
Ooh, I can tell you what happened.
What?
Ooh, I know what happened to your castle. I saw it all. Yes, I did.
You did? Well then, what happened?
Ooh, it was the powerful and evil wizard Mordak who did it. Ooh, I just happened to be visiting with an old friend when I saw him materialize out of thin air. Thank goodness he didn't notice me.
Don't stop now, go on.
He conjured up a terrible whirlwind that swirled faster and faster around the castle. With another incantation, Mordak then caused the wind to draw the castle up into the sky and out of sight. Ooh, it was something to see, all right.
Why would this wizard, Mordak, want my castle? What could he have against me and my family?
That I don't know. Ooh, I only know that it was Mordak who took your castle and your family. Well, perhaps I can help you. My employer also happens to be a wizard, which is why I recognized Mordak. Ooh, unlike Mordak, though, my employer is a very good wizard. His name is Crispin Arthur, but we all call him Crispin for short. The only problem is, you see...
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, where was I? Oh, yes. The only problem is that Crispin is getting on in years and tends to be a bit forgetful.
I don't know. This doesn't sound as if it would work.
Oh, sure it would. Crispin is a very qualified wizard, one of the best. He just gets a little forgetful now and again, that's all. Now, where is it? Oh, I know I brought it with me. Aha! Here it is.
What is that?
Well, It is my opinion that you don't stand a chance against the likes of Mordak. Ooh, excuse me for saying, Your Majesty, but you don't have a choice. You must come with me. I'm sure Crispin can help you.
What is that stuff?
Ooh, just some old leftover fairy dust I've been carrying around. Ooh, it'll help you to fly. You can follow me to the land of Serenia, where Crispin and I live. It's much too far to walk, you know. Ooh, I think the fairy dust is still good. Come on, up here!
Mm-hmm. Oh boy.
Follow me!
At the audio, it sounds like someone's just screaming from a bathroom. And man, I always thought during this scene, like, if some owl sprinkled you with dust to make you fly, wouldn't you fly a little closer to the ground? Just in case.
There it is! Down here! Come on!
Okay, here I come.
I mean, really, it does sound like someone's screaming about 30 feet from the mic. And that could have been it. He could have fallen on that stick in the river and died.
Ooh, looks like the fairy dust just wore off.
Cedric? Where have you been? I've been calling for you. Well, well, what have we here? A bit clumsy, are you? Well, come on in the house and dry off. No sense sitting around like a wet dog. Cedric, go into the house and pour each of us a nice hot cup of tea.
Ooh, aye aye, Crispin.
Awkward
The
silence.
Society of Wizards has always taken a dim view of Mordak and his abuse of his power. Why, he's even been put on suspension a few times. It never seems to do any good, though.
Crispin, why would Mordak want to take my family or castle? What did we ever do to him?
I'm afraid I don't know the answer to that. Mordak is a very unpredictable wizard. I've never understood that evil mind of his.
Ooh, I thought perhaps you could help His Majesty, Crispin. That's why I brought him here.
Well, let me see now. I used to be a very powerful wizard at one time, you know, but I've gotten a little rusty lately.
A little rusty.
That's quite enough from you, Cedric.
Ooh, yes, sir, Crispin, sir.
I don't know what I have that would be of much use to you. Most of my wizard stuff is pretty old and worn out. But let's see what I can find.
Yep. Enough dancing, old man. Shit.
That won't do. That's all used up. It might work. Here, eat this.
What is that?
That's an old piece of magical white snake I had left over from last year.
White snake from
With
the
it,
80s.
You'll be able to communicate with the natural and animal world. You should find that quite helpful. Here's my old wand. I don't even know if it works anymore. Most of its power may be gone. You should know that wands are like pets. They've got to get to know you before they'll work for you. Just treat it with care and respect, and hopefully it will do something for you. You'd better get going, my boy. No telling what that confounded Morlock could be up to. You go with him, Cedric. Show him the way.
Oh,
Yes, you. Don't be such a coward. Now go on. You'd better get started.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate all you've done for me.
I suggest we visit the town first. How about it, Your Majesty?
Please don't call me Your Majesty, Cedric. It's much too formal. I'd like it if you'd just call me Graham.
I'd be delighted to, Graham. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh, yes, the town. You might be able to find some supplies there. It's just over a little hill to the south, not too far.
Well then, let's be on our way, Cedric.
All right, and now the game begins. This is where it would start off if we skipped the whole intro section. You know, when I was starting up the game and getting it to run in windowed mode, there's actually a nasty looking black bar at the top, and I stretched the window slightly vertically to hide it. You can see when I pull up the menu bar at the top, it cuts off a bit there, and I think that black bar must be the trigger for opening that menu bar. We'll crank the speed up to near max. So it's like the difference between like the slowest and where it's near max is it doesn't increase very much, but then the difference between this and max is, well, significant. So let's just save. So I've played through this multiple times. I don't expect to have many soft locks, but I will make saves every now and then, so I don't have to backtrack too much if I end up deadsies. I don't have a map of some of the areas later on that, well, we'll get to them later. But I've got a notepad. We're basically just going to make a map from scratch if we need to. So let's see here. Oh, come on. So, I just want to test out the walk speed here. So it is still kind of slow. Just want to get it like right there. God, or maybe I should do it max. You see, like, it doesn't save when I put it up near max. Like, I guess that's not bad. That's not bad. We'll just leave it like that, up at the max. Yeah, the volume of the music in some areas is way louder than the rest of the game. Hopefully it's not too bad for you guys.
Graham, watch out! A poisonous snake!
Mm-hmm. Oh, don't birds eat snakes? Like, couldn't you just go down and like nip the neck of that thing? Lazy bird wearing some clothes. You can't trust him. Yeah, so in particular, this area here in town I know is going to be so much louder compared to the rest of the game. So I'm going to just hurry up, get the hell out of here.
If you're going into town, I'll just wait for you here. I had a nasty run-in with a big dog once, and I feel much safer out here.
How'd an owl run in with a dog? Oh, it's so loud. Jesus. Let's see here. So, you can't tell it right away, but we can look in the bucket.
Inside the barrel, Graham sees an old rotting fish. Graham leans way down into the barrel.
Jeez. Wait, there we go. Jesus. Okay. So anyway, this is the town. Not too much to do here. We got, toy maker, tailor, and cobbler. And this dude here.
Talking to yourself again, Graham?
Shut up. It's very hard to, like, what's the, end of the cursor here? Is it?
How goes it with you, good fellow?
Not well, I'm afraid. This old wagon's always giving me trouble.
Can I help you in any way?
Thank you kindly, but I think I can handle it.
All right then. Good luck.
Thanks. With this wagon, I'm gonna need it.
I wonder if some of these portraits were based on the developers.
May I help you, sir?
I guess. Like, let's just look around. Naked dude.
At the back of the shop, Graham notices a dressing room in which a rude, finicky customer tries on many items of fine clothing.
It seems like the worst dressing room. Like, it's just showing this half-naked dude every once in a while.
The busy tailor shop bustles with activity as Graham looks around with interest at all the tailor's wares. The busy tailor shop bustles with activity as the tailor, an aristocratic-looking man, attends solicitously to Graham as he looks at all the wares in the tailor shop. In the corner of the shop, draped casually over a tailor's form, Graham sees a thick, fur-lined cloak.
As is with a lot of these old games, the things you need, like the cloak, is gonna be like just this lower quality garbage compared to the fancy background. So we'll need to pick up the cloak later.
You expect me to wear this?
I'm interested in buying something here.
Ah, let me show you some things. A fine piece of cloth. With this material, I could make you beautiful shirts. There isn't a more beautiful piece of fabric to be found anywhere. With this, I could make you the finest trousers you've ever had. Well, what do you think?
Well, right now I'm just looking. Thanks anyway.
Sure. Whatever you say, I'm just here to help.
Some kingly trousers.
Here, let me help you with that. Oh, that cloak fits you perfectly. It just looks wonderful on you. Let me tell you, it will certainly keep you toasty warm during the coming winter. Let me know if you wish to buy it.
Maybe later.
Why, these trousers don't even fit.
Get away from that trouser, man.
Come on in, look around. Let me know if you're interested in anything.
A child's wonderland of toys fills this quaint little toy shop.
The shipment of carving wood hasn't come in yet.
What should we do? If it's not in by tomorrow, I'll send you to the sawmill. Okay, Papa?
Grandpapa,
Yeah, my darling.
can I keep this doll? I really like her.
Now, Katrina, you know these toys are for sale for other kinder. Besides, you've got plenty of dolls. You can play midair, but just be careful.
All right, Grandpapa, I'll take care of her.
Jeez, they hijacked my volume there.
Graham notices a strong little sled hanging on a side wall. The plump old toy maker, who seems a jolly sort, carefully mends a toy while sitting comfortably behind the counter. A pretty little girl, who must be the toy maker's granddaughter, plays with a doll while grandfather looks on.
Mm-hmm.
That's a fine sled, isn't it? Any child would love to have it.
Yes, I was just admiring the workmanship.
Danke. If you'd like to buy it, let me know.
Somehow a German man made it into Daventry or wherever I am. He's the only guy who really seems like he's from a different place.
This is a fine little toy shop you have here. You must be very proud.
Danke, son. I've worked very hard at it over the years. But you know, you need to really love it. And I do.
Are most of these toys your creations?
Yeah, most of them. But not all. Some my son made, some I bought, some I traded for.
You're very talented.
Danke, danke. Well, let me know if I can help you.
Okay.
Take a look around if you want, but we don't have any shoes to sell you right now. We sold our last finished pair yesterday. Our business ain't doing so good anymore, and we're getting too old to keep trying.
Is there anything I can do to help?
There ain't nothing you can do, short of buying us out. But like I said, if you want to look around, feel free.
Okay, thanks.
Mm-hmm. This is sad. Sad shop.
Business doesn't seem to be so good for the shoemaker and his wife. There isn't even one pair of shoes for sale, and the old couple look tired and worn out. A skinny old dog lies down on the hard floor of the shoe shop. The shoemaker's wife, looking haggard and worn, tiredly stitches away at a large piece of shoe leather. The old shoemaker, eyes squinted and fingers calloused from years of making shoes, drives tiny nails into a shoe sole with a small cobbler's hammer.
Mm-hmm.
The old shoemaker wearily hammers tiny nails in a shoe sole. He doesn't even seem to notice Graham.
You don't have any shoes for sale, huh?
That's right. No shoes at all. We're making a pair right now, but it'll take a while. We're not as fast as we used to be.
Oh, that's okay. My own boots should carry me through the rest of my journey.
Sorry, son. We're doing the best we can.
That's sad. Well, let's go. So, you just barely make out this.
Bending down, Graham quickly retrieves the silver coin from the street.
And let's see here. So I think we're done with this area for a while. And I'll go ahead and turn the volume. Wait, hold on. What's detail? It's like volume seems to only affect music. I'll just I'll just make another quick save. So what do we got here? Got a fish, got a coin. Oh, what? Okay. Just head in here.
Ooh, I'll wait for you here, Graham.
Oh, it's so loud
How
again.
is your poor dear mother doing, William?
Oh, she hasn't been doing too well lately. But my brother and I help out whenever we can. Thanks for asking, Amanda.
Austin, keep your fingers out of that pie. The pies look lovely. I think I'll take one.
Yes, they were just made fresh this morning. Here you go.
Yes, this will be a fine dessert for our dinner tonight. Let's go home, Austin.
Whew. I got a feeling I'm gonna have to keep doing this throughout the game. Well,
Here's the last of the pies.
Welcome to our bakehouse, traveler. Of course, all of our wares are wonderful, but today we've got a special on custard pies. Just 1 silver coin each, but take your time. Let me know when you're ready.
mm-hmm. Crank it up a bit more.
The Baker brothers seem to have a pet, a large mangy cat.
Mm-hmm.
Delicious, mouth-watering custard pies lining the tables and countertop attract Graham's eyes and nose.
Pie.
The wonderful smells of the bakehouse set Graham's stomach to rumbling and his mouth to watering. The baker, a large, sturdy fellow, waits for customers behind a pie-covered counter. In the kitchen of the bakehouse, Graham can see another big, burly man doing the day's baking.
Big burly man and their pies.
The wonderful smell.
Pie. Let's see. So we got that.
Sir, I would like to purchase one of your custard pies.
These pies cost 1 silver coin each.
I've got it right here. Here you go.
I hope you enjoy your custard pie.
Oh, I'm sure I will.
Okay, pie acquired. And we'll just keep on heading to the left here. Let's see. You won't go in the inn just yet.
Ooh, watch out for the bear, Graham.
Well, so we got this.
I'm Queen Beatrice, kind sir. I wish to thank you ever so much for saving our hive from the claws of that horrible bear. In return, I offer you a luscious honeycomb from our hive. Please feel free to retrieve one. I promise my bees won't harm you. It may come in handy on your travels.
Now, gotta crank the volume back up again. Oh, maybe down. I don't know why it's still making that music. Bear's gone. Okay.
Graham bends down and picks up the large stick from the ground.
Again, yeah, you can tell. You can get the stick because it just stands out so much from the background.
Graham reaches a hand into the beehive and retrieves a very sticky chunk of honeycomb. Wrapping it in a protective piece of cloth, he then pockets it.
Pockets it. And gonna keep on going.
A bully of a dog terrorizes the poor ants as he playfully digs at their large anthill.
Oh wait, what do we got? Got a stick.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm King Antony the Great. May I ask who you are?
Why, certainly. I'm King Graham of Daventry, and this is my friend Cedric. We're seeking a way to cross the Great Mountains to the ocean on the other side.
That is a very perilous undertaking. I wish you would reconsider. But if you shall not, in return for rescuing our home from that flea-bitten cur, I wish to offer you our help, if perchance you may ever need it.
Thank you very much, King Antony. Cedric and I appreciate your kind offer. We look forward to meeting you again.
Okay, well, moving on.
Ooh, keep your eye on the gypsies, Graham. I don't trust them.
That's rude.
A large ox, tied to the gypsy's wagon, peacefully munches on grass.
Can't trust them.
A steaming pot of stew bubbles over a small campfire near the gypsy wagon. Impatiently, Cedric waits for Graham. Within the gypsy encampment, Graham notices a tall, burly man who keeps a suspicious eye on him and Cedric. A gypsy wagon is encamped here at the edge of the woods. On the side of the wagon, the words "Fortune Teller" have been painted. The sullen man doesn't appear to be the conversational sort.
It will cost you 1 gold coin to see Madamushka.
Looks like Lee Van Cleef. Well, we don't have a gold coin, but I know where to get one. So we're gonna head.
Ooh, there's nothing but a hot, dry desert for the west. Most people avoid it because there are bandits out there. Ooh, if you insist on going, I'll wait for you here.
Alright, so we're gonna save, and this is gonna be one of the... Just crank up the volume a little bit on the music. So this is one of the areas in the game where you're gonna need a map. So, so I'm just going to keep track of it. I got a pad and a pen right here. And because you can die of thirst, which is fantastic. And it'll let you know a few screens before.
The hot sun and choking sands are taking their toll on Graham. He must drink, and soon.
And I wish I could get the text boxes to pop up so you could read those as well. But from what I've seen with other people playing, it's one or the other. It's either the voices or the text, and the text. The reason I didn't want to do that is I believe it disappears automatically after a certain amount of time, and I didn't want to deal with having to read all that. So, hopefully you can hear this. Yeah, the voice is just fine. Here we go.
Ah, life-giving water.
Wow.
Nectar of the gods. Graham can now feel strength and renewal flowing through him.
We got this, this modeled after Petra or something. Oh shit, what is that? That, tell you what it is, it's loud.
Looming majestically before him, the massive temple door beckons tantalizingly to Graham. Carved into the rocky cliffs, an ancient temple towers above Graham as he surveys its ornate columns and friezes. Stone statues of Pegasus seem to guard the old crumbling temple.
Open sesame!
The temple door won't open. Perhaps there's something missing.
Well, we're done for now. Now, if we just hang out. I think if we hang out, we should. Yeah, so this took a while to figure out as a kid.
Open sesame!
Yeah, it took a while to figure out as a kid, like, what do you do? Well, you have to hide behind these rocks. And for some reason I didn't get the message saying that people are coming. That must have been because I was already behind the rocks. But, we'll go ahead and just another quick save. And, I mean, the guys went off this way. Let's see if we can find them. So let's see. I just want to see how long it is till I die. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4.
The hot sun and choking sands are taking their toll on Graham. He must drink, and soon.
It's 5. Let's crank the music again. So at 5 we get the message. 6. 7.
Too late. Graham collapses and dies of extreme thirst in the hot desert sun.
That's fine.
If only he could have found an oasis. Dying for a drink, Graham?
I saw screens like this a lot as a kid. So, gonna restore. And we're back here. So, basically we have 7 screens to find an oasis. And it really is just trial and error. So let's see, let's head over 1 and we'll just keep going down. One, 2, 3, 4,
The hot sun and choking.
5, 6, and could be death. Wait. Oh, okay.
Too late. Graham collapses and dies of extreme thirst in the hot desert sun. If only he could have found an oasis. Dying for a drink, Graham?
Yes. Okay, so now we're gonna go over 2. And then we're gonna go down. So that's 2, 3. 4. The hell? There we go.
Life-giving water, nectar of the gods. Graham can now feel strength and renewal flowing through him.
Okay, well... Now we have another starting point, which is here. So we got 7 screens again to either find where the bandits went, or die again. It's 1. 2. 3. 4.
'The hot sun and choking
5. 6. And deadsies.
Too late. Graham collapses and dies of extreme
Yes,
thirst in
yes.
the hot desert sun. If only he could have found an oasis.
Mhm.
Dying for a...
Haha. Alright. You know what? I know Ken Williams got to make his money, but they should have put some signs of where the bandits were going out in the desert. Otherwise, you know, it's just this. So down 1, and then we'll start heading left. Alright. So this is 2. 3. 4.
'The hot sun...
5. 6. And... is it death again? Yes. Yes. Congratulations.
Too late. Graham
Death.
collapses and dies of extreme thirst in the hot desert sun.
Hmm.
If only he could have found an oasis.
Uh-huh.
Dying for a drink, Graham?
No. Not just dying. Okay. So now we're gonna go down 2. And then we're gonna start heading left. So this is 3. 4.
'The hot sun...
5. 6. Oh, I don't know. And death again.
Too late.
Okay.
Graham collapses and dies of
Well,
extreme thirst in the hot desert
The map's
sun.
getting pretty
If
big
only
that
he
I
could
got
have
written
found an
down.
oasis. Dying for a...
So, now, I'm gonna head down 3. 1. 2. 3. Then we're gonna head left. Ooh, shit! Okay.
With disgust, Graham looks at a drunken bandit lying face down in the desert sand, completely passed out. The campfire, all but forgotten, has been reduced to a pile of glowing embers. A large clay jar full of water stands by the campfire. The bandits' horses rest in the desert sun, while their unsavory owners revel within the large tent. A lone camel waits near the large tent, while its owner celebrates inside. There doesn't seem to be any activity within the smaller tent. Overhearing loud music and drunken laughter from within the larger tent, Graham guesses the bandits must be celebrating their latest plunder. Beautiful harem girl belly dances for the merrymaking bandits within the larger tent.
Alright, well, let's get us some water first.
Ah, life-giving water. Nectar of the gods. Graham can now feel strength and renewal flowing through him.
Okay, so we got that. We're just gonna save. And then we're gonna head into the quiet tent.
Snoring loudly upon a beautiful carpet lies a sleeping bandit. Assorted odds and ends clutter the inside of this small tent, while upon a lovely carpet sleeps another of the despicable renegades. Assorted odds and ends. A jeweled staff leaning against the back of the tent catches Graham's interest.
Okay, so we'll just go back there.
Taking care to be very quiet, Graham reaches out and takes the staff into his possession.
I like how the narrator was being quiet there too. Can't be too careful. Okay, so we have the staff that we can use to open the door at the temple, and thanks to my map, we can head back. So over one, and then just keep heading up until we get to another oasis. Should be one more. Thankfully it's not random. Get a sippy.
Ah, life-giving water. Nectar of the gods. Graham can now feel strength and renewal flowing through him.
Alright, back to the temple now. Okay, so we've hit the cliff wall. Just head right until we get back to the temple, which should be this next screen. Alright. Get another sippy. Now.
Ah, life-giving water. Nectar of the gods. Graham can now feel strength and renewal flowing through him.
Oh, that's so loud. Save again. This is another one of those bullshit areas for people who've been playing this the first time, because it is timed when you head inside. So we gotta be real quick. But I'll take a quick look around, get some narration on what's going inside, if I can.
Open sesame! Oh no! The staff broke.
Okay, we're gonna take quick.
Near the temple door sits an old, tarnished brass bottle. Treasure! Treasure piled everywhere. The sparkling brilliance of it overwhelms Graham as he peers around the temple's dim interior. A single gold coin.
Gonna get
Quickly,
these two.
Graham grabs the old brass bottle. Bending down.
And... oh shit!
Cheer up, Graham. At least you can practice your game of tiddlywinks.
Kiss my ass. So, this time around, I'm just grabbing those things and getting out. It must be the cycles or something. That went so fast.
Open sesame! Oh no! The staff broke.
Get it.
Quickly, Graham grabs the old brass bottle. Bending,
Ugh,
That was close.
no kidding.
the staff lies in several broken pieces on the temple steps.
Mm-hmm. Okay, then why don't we just take a peek at some of this stuff first?
The custard pie looks delicious.
Mmm.
The custard pie looks delicious.
Mmm.
Honey drips at the edges of the honeycomb chunk. The old wand doesn't seem to have any vitality left in it.
Yeah.
This is an old, tarnished brass bottle. It is a shiny gold coin.
Well, I'll go ahead and I'll quick save here. Because I just like this ending. There we go. Get me out of here.
It has no effect on the massive door.
Oh, not on the door.
It has no effect.
No, on you.
It has.
Actually, hold on. I think... There we go.
Ah, freedom at last! Now you spend the next 500 years in a bottle.
Graham should know better than to keep things bottled up inside.
Mm-hmm. It's almost like you have to get that death there in order to have an idea of how to use it later. I mean, I can't imagine anyone playing through this the first time and not having, like, zero death run. Okay, another quick save. So what we're gonna do is, this is another total bullshit thing. There's a boot. There is a boot out here in the desert that we need, and if we don't get it, we're soft locked. So it's easy to find this temple if you go to the desert, you follow the cliff wall, you're there, you get the bandits. You have a good idea. You've got to follow the bandits to open the temple. You have zero clue about the boot, and I'll show you later what you need it for. But anyway, the map making is not finished yet, but I have kind of an idea of where it is. It is somewhere between here and 7 screens down. And all the way back at the village area. So anyway, let's get to it. We'll just head down 7. See how we do. 1. 2. 3. 4.
The hot sun and
5. 6. And should be dead. Yes.
too late. Graham collapses and dies of dying for it.
Yeah. So now just kind of do the same strategy. We'll go over 1 and then keep going down. So this is 2. 3. 'There we go. Boot.
Uh-oh. A picked clean and sun-bleached skeleton lies in the sand of the hot, dry desert. What happened? Who can say? But it makes Graham uneasy nevertheless.
I love that narration. That's my response when I see a dead body out in the desert.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
A picked clean and sun-baked
Uh-oh.
skeleton lies in the sand of the hot, dry desert. What happened? Who can say? But it makes Graham uneasy nevertheless.
Mm-hmm. What happened was this guy walked 7 screens. Didn't get a sippy. So what we got is a boot.
An old shoe lies forgotten near the poor skeleton. The scorching sun burns down on the dry desert as Graham struggles through the hot sand. He looks around, but all he can see is more desert. King Graham, heavy of heart, searches far and wide for his beloved family, who've been stolen by the evil wizard Mordak.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, so now we got a shoe.
Uneasily, Graham reaches down and removes the old shoe from the desert sand.
So you would get to this area if you started we'll go back to the temple for some sippy.
The hot sun and chill.
Right, so that's 5. That's 6, and I don't think you can die on a screen where there's water. That's 7.
Ah, life-giving water, nectar of the gods. Graham can now feel strength and renewal flowing through him.
Okay, so we're done here. Heading back all the way to the right. Yeah, this area is not too bad if you go ahead and make a map for yourself, but obviously if you're just keeping track of stuff in your head, gonna have a much more difficult time. Yes, and should get back. This should bring us to the grassy area. Yes. And now...
Well, there you are. I was just starting to get concerned.
Don't worry about me, Cedric. I'm used to this kind of thing.
As he's died 5 times or so in the desert. Okay. Okay. So, what do we have? Guy wants a gold coin?
It will cost you 1 gold coin to see Madamushka.
Guess what we have?
It is a shiny gold coin.
Mm-hmm. And what about this boot?
The worn old shoe is cracked and dry from the desert sun.
I would have brought the bones. Much cooler than the boot. So we'll get that. Or, well, we'll select that.
You may see Madame Mushka now.
Warning. This cartoon contains material that may be necessary for information or clues to complete this game. Please be sure to check your inventory if you decide to skip.
Okay, here we go.
So, you are here to see Marimushka, no? Well, come closer. Sit down. I will tell you your fortune. Already I can tell that you are on a quest of great urgency. We will see what we can find out for you. Look, Ingram. Look into the crystal ball.
Look, Mananan, look what I have for you. Take a good look at what you did to my brother, Alexander. Because of you, he's doomed to spend the rest of his days as a cat, and there's nothing I can do about it. But you can do something about it. Since you're the one that did this to him, you're the only one who can turn him back again. Back to the wizard Mananan.
Alexander!
I don't know how, Mordak. I'm not a wizard. I just happened to stumble across some magic spells and accidentally turned your brother into a cat. I didn't mean it. Please believe me, Mordak. I don't know how to turn him back into a wizard.
You're holding out on me, little man. You're taking advantage of my good nature, but not for long. If I don't get a change of tune from you soon, I'll feed your family to the cat, starting with your dear mother. Remember what I said. I'll only give you a little more time to decide before your family becomes cat food.
That is all. But I see that your mission is very dangerous indeed. I will give you something to help you. Here, wear this. It is a magic amulet. It will protect you against all but the most powerful magic. Good luck, King Ram. Be careful. That Mordek is a bad one.
Thank you, Madam Mushka.
Okay. So we have. Now we got this.
The amulet is attached to a soft leather thong.
Soft leather thong. Okay, so I guess we'll put it on.
The magic amulet begins to glow softly as Graham slips it over his head. He then carefully tucks the amulet into the front of his tunic, hiding it from sight.
Okay, so we are equipped.
Madam Mushka is tired. No more for today.
I know, I'm trying to get over here. Creepy tree lady.
A graceful weeping willow tree grows beside a small pond created from her tears. In her branch-like arms, she clutches a beautiful harp as a child would a cherished toy.
Miss Willow?
Yes?
You can talk?
Why, of course I can. What did you expect?
Well, I've never seen a talking tree before. What's wrong?
Everything's wrong, can't you tell? I'm not really a tree. I'm really a princess. You see, my fiancé and I were walking through this wood when a nasty old witch came along and was instantly charmed by my handsome prince. When he naturally refused her advances, she jealously banished him to a faraway land and turned me into a tree. Then she stole my heart.
Stole your heart?
Yes, she turned my heart to gold and took it away with her. The only way I can become human again is to have my heart brought back. Now, all I have to cheer me up is my harp. It's quite magical, you know. It plays the sweetest music you've ever heard. Now please, leave me alone in my sorrow.
Let's see here.
A graceful weeping willow tree grows beside us.
Leave my harp alone. It's mine.
Leave my harp alone. Drink your tears.
What's wrong, Graham?
That's salt water.
That's not just salt water, Graham. That's bodily fluids. Anyway, yeah, and we don't have anything. Can I offer you a pie?
The custard pie looks delicious.
I wonder. I know you're sad, but
I don't want any of your things. All I need is my stolen heart brought back to me.
it's pie. Alright.
An old grandfather gnome sits contentedly on an old stump and smokes a large pipe while watching his grandson at play. Sitting on a stool in front of his house, a young gnome happily plays with an exquisite marionette. The entrance to the small house is through a crudely constructed door.
Excuse me, sir. Oh, I'm terribly sorry to bother you. I was just noticing your son's marionette. It's very interesting. Where did you get it?
It's grandson, not son, and I made it for him. Why do you care?
I just wanted to comment on its artistry. It's very well done. I don't suppose it could be bought.
If it could, the price would be very steep. I reckon you couldn't afford it. Now, leave me and my grandson be.
Graham attempts to speak to the young gnome, but the boy seems to be very shy and doesn't answer.
That's fine. Can I offer you some pie?
I don't take charity, young man. I got everything I need.
Well, I thought that too, before I ran into some pie. Okay. Now this one's a little weird to figure out because you can interact with the haystack, but it blends in with everything here. But anyway, let's just look at it.
A large haystack dominates the area in front of the barn. An old, uninteresting barn is located behind the country inn.
The Swarthy Hog Inn.
Just off a rutted dirt road, a country inn overlooks the picturesque rushing river. The brisk river rushes swiftly by the quaint country inn. Graham can see an unbreakable padlock on the barn door. Graham watches with surprise as a contingent of ants marches into the haystack and begins to swarm through it.
Anytime now.
I'm glad to see there was a way that we could be of help to you. Look here. We found a golden needle in the haystack. I'd like to present it to you. Perhaps you can find a use for it.
Why, thank you, King Antony. I'm honored.
Good luck in your travels, King Graham. And be careful.
Okay. Well, now we have a golden needle.
This is a large golden needle.
And that's about it. We will not head into the inn just yet. I do want to save. Because let's head over here.
Suddenly, frantic squeakings alert Graham to a mangy cat chasing a terrified rat.
And oh shit. Damn it. Alright, so that was soft. Like I tried to get the get my inventory open. Which is a good thing I saved. So let's see here. I guess I gotta, it's so bullshit. So I'll prepare the boot. And we'll get to walking. And we'll get that boot ready. And kick this cat's ass.
Suddenly, frantic squeakings alert Graham to a mangy cat chasing a terrified rat.
Meow.
Oh, thank you, good sir. You saved my life. My children and I will never forget your kindness. Maybe someday I'll be able to return the favor. Oh, I hear my children calling. Goodbye, until we meet again.
Doing good deeds. You know, I guess I can talk to animals because of that snake that Crispin gave me earlier. Couldn't I have just talked to Like the dog that's going after the anthill, the bear that's going after the tree, the cat that's going after the mouse. I don't know. So won't go into town just yet.
A large, venomous snake blocks Graham's passage to the east.
Graham. I thought they called him Graham in other areas of the game.
What a wonderful bluebird. It could almost make Graham happy again if it wasn't for his family. Cedric waits for Graham in a nearby tree. Upon a fallen log sits a dashing young prince who looks very sad and confused.
Excuse me, young man. Sorry to bother you, but I couldn't help but notice you sitting there on that log. I was wondering if there was anything wrong.
Why, yes. As a matter of fact, there is. I've been searching everywhere for my fiancée. She's a beautiful princess with long golden tresses, fetching blue eyes, and smooth creamy skin. Have you seen her anywhere about?
No, sorry, I haven't seen anyone like that.
That's what I figured. No one has seen her. I bet that a witch who lives in the dark forest had something to do with her disappearance.
I'll keep an eye out for her. If I see her, I'll let her know you're looking for her.
I would appreciate that. Well, I guess I'd better get back to looking for her. I'm not ever going to find her just sitting around here. Thanks for your concern.
Okay, well, we know who he's talking about. He's talking about the willow that is, it's just over there. He's just over, or she's just over there. Graham knows it, or Graham.
Graham could never catch the bluebird.
That's not true. Just reach in there. I was gonna offer the prince some pie. So let's see here. Got all these screens. So we'll go ahead and we'll just do one last save. Shouldn't have to save again until we're out, because I knew what to do.
The sign seems self-explanatory enough. Enter at your own risk. An old hollow log lies in a small clearing before the gloomy forest. The wide dirt path ends at a crude warning sign placed before an ominous-looking forest. Beyond the sign, the path narrows to nothing more than a root and snarled trail. Cedric perches nervously on a tree limb at the edge of a gloomy forest.
Well, here we go.
Oh, no. Oh, I'm not going in there. Can't you read the sign?
Come on, Cedric. There might be something important in here.
Go if you want to. I'll wait here.
Maybe I will.
It seems to Graham that there is an unusually large number of toads in this forest. In snarling roots, creeping vines, decaying logs, twisted, gnarled trees. The close feeling of the gloomy forest quickly overwhelms Graham.
Okay.
A small door built into the trunk of a large twisted tree catches Graham's attention. A crude little door has been built into the trunk of this large, grotesque tree. Graham tugs firmly on the door in the tree, but finds it securely locked.
Spikes? Can I walk on them?
To Graham's great relief, it appears that the witch's magic has been stopped by the amulet he is wearing, just as Madame Mushka said it would.
Good. Let's talk to this.
What are you doing in my forest, young man? Don't you know you're trespassing?
Oh, I didn't know this was a private forest. Do you own it?
What an asshole.
Of course I own it. It's mine. And what did you do to my magic? Huh?
I don't think you need to know. Now tell me something. How does one leave this confusing forest?
I'll never tell. I'm afraid you're stuck, dearie. Now you're my prisoner.
We'll see about that.
Yes, won't we?
I love the sass there. I didn't know this was a private forest. Could be. Anyway, from our death earlier, with the big old bottle here, just get rid of this lady. There you go.
What's this?
I forgot to offer her pie.
Ah, freedom at last! Now you spend the next 500 years in a bottle.
Good. That old witch won't be seen here for a long time. But now, how to get out of this dreadful forest?
You know, the genie got rid of that bottle. When I died, the bottle was just left there, so maybe I could have gotten out later. But yeah, that witch is toast. Also, all the frogs going around here, if I didn't have that amulet on, the witch would have turned me into a frog. I wonder if these are people. Anyway. Just head into here. And steal her stuff.
A small leather pouch is tucked away in the drawer.
Let's get it.
Graham reaches the drawer and removes the leather pouch. A small, intricate spinning wheel is put away in the trunk.
Get it.
Reaching a hand into the trunk, Graham retrieves the small spinning wheel. What's this? Why, it's a little key.
I think that's it.
The old witch's house has been crudely fashioned from an old tree trunk and salvaged stone. Being cold and creepy, Graham finds he would just as soon hurry up and leave. The old witch's house has been...
Okay. Well, what do we got here? Got a whole bunch of stuff.
This appears to be a small, intricately constructed spinning wheel. It is a tiny brass key. The small leather pouch is drawn tightly closed.
Open it.
Upon opening the leather pouch, Graham discovers 3 sparkling emeralds. The trio of sparkling emeralds dazzle the eyes. The leather pouch contains 3 beautiful emeralds.
Not anymore. Okay, here we go. And we're gonna keep on going. No music. So, you know, playing this before, I know the solution. Gotta check out these eyes.
Peering curiously at him through the heavy foliage of the dark forest, Graham notices several pairs of bright, blinking eyes. Strange plants and animals inhabit this dark and dreary place, while thin rays of sunlight barely break the surface of the forest's thick foliage. A large, rock-like creature blocks further passage to the west.
So, what you have to do is lure one of these eyes out from the back using your emeralds. And I think it's a soft lock, unless you also do that.
Graham squeezes the honeycomb as hard as he can, which causes the honey to drip out of it onto the ground, creating a sticky little puddle at his feet. Now all that's left of the honeycomb is a piece of beeswax, which Graham puts back in his pocket.
Anyway, let's check that out quick.
Graham carries a softened lump of beeswax.
I don't know, like, it doesn't seem to me like honey poured on some dirt would get anybody stuck if they stepped in it. But, whatever. And you always have to throw 3 of them. And really, how would you know? This would be one of those things where you just have to try everything on everything, if you didn't know. Put it in the goo!
Please, let me go. I beg of you.
Why should I do that? What will you do for me?
I'll show you the way out of the forest, if you let me go.
How do I know I can trust you?
I give you my word. An elf never breaks his word.
Well, it's against my better judgment, but okay.
Move over, Rocky. You're in our way.
Sorry.
Okay.
Rocky has moved aside to allow Graham another passage through the forest. It seems to Graham that there is an unusually large... A sticky puddle of honey lies on the ground. Rocky isn't talking anymore.
Rude. Alright.
Follow me! In here!
Here we go.
Warning. This cartoon contains material that...
Hey! Over here! I've got something for you. I never take anything without giving in return. For your generosity in giving me those exquisite emeralds, I give you my finest pair of shoes. May they help you in your quest. Follow that passage over there. It's the way out of the dark forest.
Thank you very much for all your help. I'm sure I'll be able to find a use for these fine shoes.
Oh, I'm glad to see you're okay. I was beginning to worry.
You were right not to want to venture in that dark forest, Cedric. I thought I'd never get out of there alive.
Well, shit, because I forgot to go back to the tree. Let's see if we can do this again. I should be able to use that passage again. So, yeah, we got that small key from the witch's house. It should open this.
Graham finds that the little key fits perfectly in this lock. Graham is charmed to find a little golden heart inside the door of the twisted old tree. Graham is charmed to find...
Get it.
Reaching into the little door of the tree, Graham extracts the little golden heart.
Okay, and then we'll just head out. Hopefully we can use that same passage again. Should be able to. Just head up here. Hopefully Rocky didn't move back. Okay. Okay, here we go. Do the crawl of shame back into this cave. And they're all gone.
The huge underground cavern seems to be a work area for a community of elves who have since abandoned it.
They abandoned it immediately? Whatever. They're extinct. Okay. Now we'll just make a save. Where are we at score-wise? Pretty alright pace. Alright, here we go. Princess time.
My heart, you found it. I don't need this old thing anymore. Look at me, I'm a princess again. Herbert!
Alicia. Where have you been all this time, my love?
Oh, darling, just take me home. I'll tell you on the way.
Okay. It's like, yeah, why didn't you go 2 screens over and find me? Okay, so we gotta...
Now, why would she toss aside this beautiful harp?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, if she doesn't want it, I'll take it.
Yep. Stealing people's things again. Let's head over here too. Now they're gone.
Graham notices a grassy clearing at the edge of the woods. A tambourine lies on the ground near the abandoned gypsy encampment.
Get it.
Not seeing the tambourine's owner, Graham bends down and rescues it from the ground.
Mm-hmm. Rescues it from the ground. About ready to start a band over here.
It is a small harp of beautifully carved mahogany. This is the finest pair of shoes Graham has ever seen, although a bit small for his feet. It is an ordinary tambourine.
All right. Well, let's continue on. Ants in his pants.
Ooh, is that a new dance, Graham? The Boogaloo?
Shut up. Hold on. Let me see what he says again.
I ain't in the mood to gab right now. Go find someone else to talk to.
I was wondering, like, I know to give this to this guy, but how would you know? Other than to know, like, the Rumpelstiltskin thing. I think, is he the gold spinning guy? I don't remember.
Where did you get this? I thought I had lost it.
Oh, is it yours? I found it in the old witch's house in the dark forest.
So that's where it got to. The old hag took it, eh? You know, this ain't an ordinary spinning wheel.
It's not? What's so special about it?
Why, this spinning wheel can spin straw into gold, that's what. Except you gotta know how to use it. I doubt even the witch could figure that out. Thank you for bringing it back to me.
Now wait, not so fast. How about that marionette? Don't you think the price of the spinning wheel is worth at least twice that of the puppet? I'd love to have it.
Yeah, I guess so. Boy, give that marionette to the man here. I'll make you a new one. Come on, boy. Let's gather up some wood for a new puppet.
Mm-hmm. Stealing a child's toy. That's fine. Well, let's...
The craftsmanship of the marionette is superb.
Okay. Well, let's head on over to the right, because now we're going to head back to town. And cash in on some stuff. Now, let me adjust that volume again and hope they don't crank it up again. Oh, a little bit more is fine. Let's head in here.
May I help you, sir?
Let's talk to you again.
Not wishing to be put through another speech about fine shirts and trousers, Graham wisely keeps his mouth shut.
Whatever. Can I talk to the cloak?
The rude customer doesn't care.
Here, let me help you with that. Oh, that cloak fits you perfectly. It just looks wonderful on you. Let me tell you, it will certainly keep you toasty warm during the coming winter.
We already heard this before.
Let me know if you wish.
I guess you would just have to kind of figure out, we have a golden needle, and we have a tailor, so...
My golden needle! Wherever did you find it?
It was in a haystack by the country inn.
By the inn? Oh yes, I remember visiting there not long ago. Oh, vulgar man, that innkeeper. He has no scruples at all.
Well, I'm glad to see you've got your golden needle back. I wonder, could you possibly see fit to give me that wonderful cloak in exchange for it?
The cloak? Well, why not? It's yours, for the price of a golden needle.
Thank you, kind sir. I'm sure it will help me on my travel.
I'm sure it will. Good luck. Au revoir.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we got some cloak.
Come on in, look around. Let me know if you're interested in anything.
And we have this marionette.
Though did you get this wunderbar marionette? The craftsmanship is excellent.
Well, I don't know if you'll believe me or not, but I got it from a little gnome.
I must have it. Can I buy it from you?
Actually, you may have it if you'll give me the sled in trade.
Why, of course. But I must tell you, I think I'm getting the better deal. I can always make another sled, but finding another marionette of this quality... Ich weiß nicht.
So, can I have the sled?
Yeah, take it, it's yours.
Thank you very much. I think I'll find this sled very useful.
Well, you enjoy it, and danke for the marionette.
Fish in a bowl.
A pet goldfish swims endlessly around in its fishbowl.
Alright. Cobbler.
It's you again, is it? We still don't have any shoes for sale.
Well, now you do.
What have we here? Mama, take those shoes from the young man. Let me see them. These are the finest pair of shoes I've ever seen. The leather is soft and pliable, yet sturdy. The craftsmanship of these shoes are superb. And Mama, look at the solid gold buckle. Why, I could retire from the sale of these shoes.
Then the shoes are yours. I don't think I could find a better use for them.
You are a godsend, young man. How can we ever repay you?
You don't need to repay me. Just knowing I helped you is enough for me.
Well, it ain't much, but it's all I've got to give. Here, take my cobbler's hammer. Perhaps you can find a use for it. Since I'll be retiring, I won't need it anymore. Thanks to you.
Why, thank you. A hammer could be very useful on my journey.
Take care, young man. We'll never forget this.
That's right, son. We'll finally be able to retire in comfort. You'll be in our hearts from now on. Come on, Mama, let's go home. Let's celebrate our good fortune.
Alright, well, we have a bunch of stuff now.
A cobbler would normally use this small hammer to make shoes. This is a small, well-crafted sled. This fine cloak is thick and warm.
Okay, now we just have one more area before we can move on. I'll just make a quick save. So, we already took care of the pie. Now it's in time.
Ooh, I'll wait for you out here. I don't like that place.
Graham notices three rough-looking men huddled over the bar in serious conversation. Since they're talking in such low tones, Graham can't quite hear what they're saying. A flea-bitten old dog lies asleep in the corner. The Country Inn's tavern looks a bit shabby and run down. At the bar, Graham notices three men.
Hello.
Gentlemen, please excuse me. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Oh, look at that belly.
Diana's full, ain't got no more rooms.
Hey, boss, this guy looks like a real troublemaker. What do you want me to do with him?
Rub him out.
Struggle as he might, Graham could not escape his bonds.
I told you I'd repay your kindness when you saved me from that horrible cat. Good luck, friend.
Alright, so now we have...
Graham has unfortunately found himself locked in the Country Inn's dusty, dirty cellar. Lying in a heap on the stone floor, Graham sees the rope that once held him captive. In one corner of the cellar, Graham notices a large rat hole. A small set of rickety wooden stairs lead up to the cellar door. Graham stoops down and picks up the sturdy rope from the stone floor.
So we got that, and then there's a padlock on the door.
Using the cobbler's hammer, Graham pounds on the rusty padlock until it breaks apart.
And then it's escape time.
In the corner of the room, Graham spies a large kitchen cupboard. Graham looks around the inn's kitchen and finds it rather sparse and untidy.
So?
Inside the cupboard, Graham sees a large, juicy leg of lamb. Reaching into the open cupboard, Graham pulls out the savory leg of lamb.
I think we go to the left to leave?
Finding the kitchen door locked, Graham unlocks it before going outside.
Okay. We're free! Well, so yeah, what... If I didn't have the cobbler hammer, I wouldn't be able to break the lock, and I'd be deadsies. And if I didn't get the boot from the desert, I wouldn't be able to save the rat, and wouldn't be able to break free from the rope. So that's all painful. But we've got everything we need now, so we can finally move on.
A good strong rope is a handy item to have. This is a large, mouth-watering leg of lamb.
Let's get to it. Okay. I think we can talk to the snake.
In silence, the large serpent eyes Graham menacingly.
Maybe I have to get closer and it'll talk.
In silence.
I ain't getting that close. Tambourine time.
Begone, you slithery varmint! Scat!
And that's it. We have now opened the path. I'm pretty sure if Cedric was a real owl, he could have taken care of that snake. But anyway, let's go.
A few hours later.
Like, what happened during those few
Graham
hours?
begins to shiver at the sudden drop in temperature.
Okay, well, it's a good thing then we have this here, a cloak.
Graham dons his warm cloak for protection against the freezing mountain air.
Alright, now we're looking good. Just gonna do another quick save. And, of course, Sierra doesn't put anything limiting where you can walk, so I'm pretty sure I could fall off the side of this. And what do we got here?
Shivering with the cold, Cedric seems to be a bit befuddled and not much help.
I don't think I've ever seen a bird shiver in cold.
Looking upwards, Graham can see a snowy ledge above the steep cliff next to him. The remains of an old tree poke out of the mountainside near an upper ledge.
No thanks.
Graham notices a rock overhang near an upper ledge.
Yep, so here's where the game just gives you a whole bunch of options on how you want to die. Yeah, I wouldn't take the tree branch. So we'll go...
Graham notices his stomach beginning to rumble with hunger from the exertion of the mountain climb.
Alright, keep climbing. Let's see here. Well, we got this. I'm not going to eat the pie.
Graham finds the leg of lamb a bit tough, but tasty enough. Filling up quickly, he saves the other half for later.
Okay. So now we're not gonna starve. Let's get on up here.
Oh, be careful, Graham.
Okay. So, geez, I'm gonna save again. Because I think... So what we've got really is... got these 6 little platforms, and then one at the very end. And you don't walk there. I think you have to use your hand, and we'll go around the back. Because anything on the front, I think, breaks.
Oh, do be careful, Graham.
Okay, it's 1, 2, 4. Oh man, now, please don't fall off the log, please.
No, stay away from the edge.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, that last step was a doozy.
I don't know. I wouldn't be walking on any snow-covered log above some ravine. I'd be, down on my hands and knees getting across that thing. Anyway. Shut up. Gonna get across here.
An old log has fallen precariously across a washed-out portion of the narrow trail.
I don't even know if I'd be walking across any hollow log either.
Graham can see tempting rock outcroppings protruding from the midst of the frozen waterfall.
Okay. Please. Whew.
Graham, help me!
No.
Cedric!
I don't think Cedric has done anything useful so far. Just want to turn up the volume a bit. Whoa, look at that score! So we're already like halfway done. Let me see here. So I know what we've got to do, but I just want to see. Yes.
That last step was a doozy.
Uh-oh. Whoopsie. What you gotta do is use this. Uh-huh.
Drat, my sled is broken.
Yeah, what a piece of shit. I don't know how these type of sleds work, but it looks like it'd be good for going in a straight line. So Graham should have just went down this here at the top and flung off the side to his death. But, this is alright too.
Graham's sled lies in several broken pieces on the eastern side of the icy crevasse.
Yeah, crevasse.
In the distance, snowy mountains loom above a lovely river valley.
Okay, well, let's keep on going. Hello, bird.
A shivering eagle perches weakly upon a small rock. Despite his own problems, Graham's heart goes out to the poor thing. A castle buried in snow and ice, perches precariously atop a steep pinnacle.
Alright, well, I'll give you some of my meat.
Here, take this. Perhaps it will help you.
You are a kind man to share your meager food with a poor bird, especially up here in these snowy mountains.
Well, I couldn't just stand there and let you starve to death, what kind of person would I be?
You have shown yourself to be a kind, compassionate man, and I will not forget what you did for me. Goodbye, dear friend.
Alright, made a bird friend. Much rather have him than Cedric. Okay, let's head on down to the castle.
I am Queen Isabella, and you have entered my domain now. I command you to kneel before me. Since both you and your friend over there have so thoughtlessly invaded my territory without my permission or knowledge, I have decided you shall both be put to death. Take him away, my pet.
Wait. Yeah, this is another one of those bullshit moments. Like, can I offer you a pie in this trying time?
Warning, this cartoon contains material that may be necessary.
Wait, my pet. That was very lovely music. I've never heard anything quite that beautiful before. I think I felt my heart melting. Just a little bit. Just enough, that is, to allow you a chance for your freedom. A vicious yeti has entered the area and taken up residence in my prized crystal cave. So far, I have been unable to extricate him from either the cave or my territory. If you can rid me of the yeti, I will release both you and your owl friend, and you two can continue on your journey unhindered. You may rise now. I wish you luck in defeating the yeti. If you succeed, you will have my undying gratitude. Go with him, Sir Grey Wolf. Show him the way to the Crystal Cave. You may go now. Sir Grey Wolf will lead the way.
Awkward walk with a wolf in silence.
Yonder's the Crystal Cave. There you will find the Yeti.
What the hell is that voice? I tell you, so yeah, as a kid, all I had was the text. The wolf did not sound like that in my head. I guarantee that. I'm gonna save here just because I don't want to fall off the edge. Oh, come on, go back. Now you, I know you want some pie. Pie. Okay, then we'll head in here and check this out. Oh yeah.
Brilliant crystals flashing and sparkling and reflecting off the numerous waterfalls caused Graham to gaze in awe and wonderment at the dazzling spectacle before him. One particularly brilliant crystal catches Graham's attention among all the other glittering crystals in the cave.
Let's steal it like we always do.
So very gently, Graham hits the beautiful crystal several times with his hammer until it breaks loose in one piece. He then carefully places it among his other possessions.
That crystal did not stand out from all the others. Anyway, let's get out of here. And avoid dying.
I see that the Yeti is dead. Queen Isabella will be pleased. Come, follow me.
They must have been laughing so hard when that
Warning,
guy was.
This cartoon contains material that may be necessary
was making
for
that
information or clues to complete
voice.
this game. Please be sure to check your inventory if you decide.
Ah, good. You have returned in victory, I presume.
Yes, Your Majesty. The Yeti is dead. He will no longer be a scourge upon your realm. Are my friend and I free to go now?
Yes, I keep my promises. I want to thank you for ridding my mountain domain of the horrible Yeti. Please rise, King Graham. Yes, I know who you are, and I have been informed of your quest. I do wish you luck against the wizard Mordak. You two may go. We wish you well on your difficult journey. Sir Grey Wolf will show you the way out of the mountain.
So she knew who I was as a king, but she was going to kill me anyway. That's fine. That's fine. Where the hell do I go from here? I forget.
Graham's duty's done. The large gray wolf now sits in silence, blocking the passage back to the Ice Queen's palace.
Let's go, Graham. I'm cold, and I want to get out of here.
Oh boy. This seems like death. Bird's eye view of death.
Graham, watch out!
Okay, so what we got? We got this.
Graham rescues a lovely golden locket from the leafy clutches of the rock's nest.
And we need that for later. And I can't do anything else.
Nice birdie. Good birdie. Gucci Gucci Goo.
Hang on, I'll get you out of this.
Oh, Graham, where have you been? I've been looking all over for you.
You'd never believe it, Cedric. You'd never believe it.
Okay, I just want to turn down the volume a bit because the music was going wild there. I'm going to go ahead and save. And also, I think that eagle may have damaged Graham. How would he have picked him up? By burying his talons into his shoulders. But also, that's fine.
A narrow strand of beach skirts the bottom of the steep cliffs, while the cold water of the ocean seems to cunningly steal what little is left. Graham notices a rusty iron bar lying on the sand near the bottom of the windy path.
Get it? Okay.
A makeshift house, fashioned from the bow of a wrecked ship, occupies the south end of a small, narrow beach. Graham notices the ship's bell hanging near the door of the house.
Hmm.
Who are you? And what are you doing on my beach?
I'm King Graham of Daventry, and I'm on a journey to find the wizard Mordak's island. But I seem to be stuck. I don't know where to go from here.
Hey, what's that you say?
Cedric seems as curious about this place as Graham. A crude door has been built into the front of the unusual house.
It doesn't look like a crude door. It's like a normal door. So what are we gonna do? Let's see. Gotta end up talking to the old hermit somehow. So we're gonna go to this little boat up at the top.
Look, Graham, there's a boat here. Maybe we can use it.
Maybe we can steal somebody else's boat. Probably the hermit's boat. God, that waterfall is so loud.
An old cast-off sailboat sits forlornly on the narrow sandy beach.
Now you can't see anything on this boat, but what I know, there's a hole in it you gotta plug.
Firmly, Graham wedges the softened piece of beeswax into the small hole in the boat's hull. Hopefully, the wax will hold and make her seaworthy.
Hopefully. So again, I'm just gonna save, and this will be our get my paper out here. This is going to be our second map making area.
Come on, Cedric, get in the boat.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Cedric is useless. Okay. So thankfully we won't die of thirst here. So this is screen 1. Let's just head up for a while.
Graham, watch out!
That's fine.
That was a nasty sea creature.
Oh my god, is that Graham cut in half there? What the hell is that? I guess you can see an arm there. Like there's an arm and then there's part of his torso. Okay. Come
on, Cedric, get in the boat.
Aye, aye, Captain.
I'm actually just gonna save here too, so I don't have to go through that pushing sequence again. So can't go immediately up. So we'll go over one more screen, and then we'll go up.
Graham, watch out!
And then we will die.
That was a...
Okay, now we'll go over 3. 1, 2... I think this is the third one.
Graham, watch out!
That was a...
Now we'll go over 4. 1, 2. Well, I guess this would be the 4th screen.
Graham, watch out!
So I'm gonna do that one more time. We'll go over.
Nasty sea creature.
We'll go over to the 5th screen, and if I'm still getting eaten, we'll start off going 1 down, and then before moving to the right. So this is 3rd screen, 4th screen, 5th. Okay. So it's just nothing but death if we go that way. So now we'll go down 1. Then over 1. 2. Oh, yes. Yes.
Graham. Ooh, an island. Perhaps we should explore it.
Yes, I think we should, Cedric.
Much easier than the desert.
Ooh, Graham, I don't like the looks of this.
Me neither.
Graham, help me!
No. So we see this pixel. Oh, wow.
Where'd you find him, Renata? We found him on the beach. Isn't he luscious? I don't know. He doesn't look like my type. What do you think, Krulina?
Oh, no. Well, the game just crashed out on me. Let's, hopefully get right back into it.
Have you previously played
Yes, I'm going to restore this. Okay. 1, then we'll just head right, get right back to where we were. See if we can get through that cutscene. If it's that cut screen that caused the crash, we'll just have to skip through it.
Look, Graham.
Yes, I...
Ooh, Graham.
Me...
Okay.
Graham, help me!
Where did you find him, Renata? We found him on the beach. Isn't he luscious? I don't know. He doesn't look like my type. What do you think, Krulina? I think he looks too old and tough. I like my meals to be young
Oh.
and tender.
So
Don't be so picky.
we'll get this
While
down
keeping
here.
a sharp eye out for the harpies, Graham quickly bends down and rescues the fishhook from the ground.
Fishhook.
You did?
Now, what we actually have to do is
Week.
use the harp again.
Oh, he doesn't count. He was already tipped over by the time I got to him. What's he doing? What's that thing? I don't know, but I want it. Hey, that's not fair. Come on, get her, girl. Get her.
Oh, the volume went way up again. So I actually want to save Toast 2. Let me see here. Okay. I didn't want to, if there was some kind of bug, I didn't want to save over the Toast 1 that I had. So we got a fishhook.
This is a rusted old fishhook.
And we got this locket from before.
It is a lovely golden locket on a delicate chain. The brilliant crystal shard feels smooth in Graham's hands.
Okay, and what's our score at? 172. Cruising along. Oh, thank God he's dead.
Poor Cedric. Having been seriously wounded by the vicious harpies, he now lies moaning and in pain upon the sandy path.
That's fine.
Graham, help me.
Help me.
Cedric, where do you hurt?
Ooh, everywhere.
Yeah, that's fine. That is great. Just have to use him as a decoy so I can get out of here. You got something else shining here on the beach.
Graham bends over and picks up the beautifully colored shell.
And if we go back here...
Graham can almost hear the ocean inside the spiral shell of the conch.
And we'll use that to help the old hermit guy here. Just want to save on Toast 2 again. I'm not sure if it will automatically take us back to shore. Hopefully. I think we're done here. Oh no. Well, let's just head left. Actually, let's go up to, because now we're back where we were before, on our way to the island. This next one should be the beach, I think. Okay. Good. Gonna ring the bell.
You still here?
Please help me. I need your help.
I can't hear you. Can't understand a thing you said. Gotta speak up, boy. Now get out of here.
It's rude. But we've got this.
What's this? Now what were you wanting?
My owl friend is hurt. He was wounded by the harpies.
Wounded by the harpies, did you say? Well, if you bring him to me, I'll fix him right up. Good as new.
I guess I left him here? Oh shit. No, I don't want to do that. Where is he? Did I toss him overboard? Or is he in my pocket? Do I just go inside? Jesus.
Graham pounds on the door.
Pounds on the door like a madman. I don't have him in my inventory.
Having found help for Cedric from the old hermit, Graham decides it would be best to sail there rather than risk hurting him further by carrying him.
I get it. I get it. Just go down one and over one.
Came back, eh? Bring your friend on in here and I'll see if I can heal him up. Lay him on the bed there. These poultices should fix the little feller up good as new.
Ooh, I'm feeling better already. Tell me, what was in those poultices? My employer would be very interested in them.
Hey, what was that?
I said, what was in those poultices? My employer would be interested in them.
Gifts from the sea, lad. Gifts from the sea. Ain't nothing special. You just gotta know how to use them. I don't think he'd find them particularly interesting. Now, son, what was it you were trying to tell me before?
I was trying to find out where the wizard Mordak's island is. He kidnapped my family and is holding them hostage there. I must get to them before it's too late.
Oh, I'm right sorry to hear about that. He's a nasty one, that Mordak. I wouldn't want to tangle with him. I tried to talk you out of going there, except I can see you can't leave your poor defenseless family unaided. I can enlist someone who can lead you straight to his island. Follow me outside.
Okay.
Pearl, this man needs your help. He needs you to lead him to Mordak's island. It's a real emergency. Mordak's holding his family hostage. Pearl can't speak human talk, but she's agreed to help you. Just get on into your boat and follow her.
Cedric and I want to thank you for all your help, Mr.
Don't worry about who I am. You just get on over to that there island and take care of your family.
Aye, aye, sir. We're off.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Cedric.
Okay. Thankfully, we don't have to follow her. It's just automatic. Excellent.
Oh no! Watch out for the rocks, Graham!
Brace yourself, Cedric!
Mm-hmm. Ooh, more fish.
Help me, I'm caught! Oh, help!
God, you're useless.
Are you alright, Cedric?
Well, let me see. Oh, I'm fine, Graham. Just a bit ruffled is all.
Okay, well, looks like we got a
A
fish.
dead fish lies on the sand beach at the foot of the rocky stairs.
Get it?
Ugh, a dead fish. Well, maybe I can use it.
How about this?
Unfortunately, nothing can be done about the wrecked boat. It appears that Graham and Cedric are stuck here, perhaps forever.
That's comforting. You were barely moving in that boat.
A bit shaken, Cedric anxiously takes stock of their unsure situation.
Oh, I hate to say this, Graham, but I don't like this place at all.
I know what you mean, Cedric.
Okay, gonna make another quick save. And get on going. Okay.
Oh, I don't like this place. It's creepy.
Mm-hmm. That's fine. So these statues shoot out some lasers, and we are gonna stop that with a crystal. It's a lot of confidence, Graham. I mean, they could have aimed for your body instead of the crystal. So, let's see, what do we got?
Well, it looks like there's no way in. Let's turn back.
Come on, Cedric!
Yeah, Cedric's so useless. Graham knows it.
The strange castle, so close now, intimidates Graham as it towers threateningly
Graham.
before him. The strange castle, so close now.
Okay. Well, let's go around the side. Can't get in through the front door, I know.
See? Get in. Let's go back now.
We're stuck.
No, I'll figure this out.
And that's what we have our iron bar for, to get through this grate. Okay. So this is the third and final map area of the game.
The open grate in the stone platform invites Graham's entry. Cedric perches nervously as he surveys the surrounding area. Cedric seems to be quietly contemplating their current situation, and so is not inclined to indulge in conversation right now.
Oh, good. I guess we gotta use the hand.
Oh, you're crazy to go down into that dark hole. You don't know what's down there.
Well, do you have any better ideas?
No, mind if I wait for you here?
No, that's a good idea, Cedric. You be the lookout out here.
Yes. I'll be the lookout. Ooh, be careful, Graham.
Oh boy. Yeah, I love how he notices that Cedric is just useless as well. So, we are in the labyrinth here. What? So I remember if if I use the eyeball down here, we can actually see the see a compass, because this place sucks. the reason why is because you're always facing forward. And so the compass helps in kind of knowing which way you're going. So we're gonna start off here. Just making a map again. Head forward. Going to head this way. Oh boy, this is, and a dead end. Oh god. Okay, God, is this where I was? So we can see here at the top. This is the entrance here. And if we use the eye down here, are we really facing north? Hold on, you fucking with me? Should be facing south then. Oh boy. I hate though how the compass just goes away. There's no reason for that. Should be facing west. What the fuck? Heading south. This compass is useless. Are we still heading? Still heading south. Jesus. Heading west. West again. Or should be.
Graham looks around and...
Yes. Oh, shit. So this is one of the things where it's like, okay, so we got this thing, and you use every inventory item on him. What do you use? I think you use this tambourine. And then he'll head out. Clearly drops.
Graham sees the beast's hairpin lying on the stone floor of the labyrinth.
So we get the hairpin.
Graham
he reaches down, gets the hairpin. So now what do we do? Because it seems like if I just keep going this way. God, it's so difficult making this map. Like, let me see here. Is this... Jesus. I'm already getting lost. Oh god. The map is done. The map is useless. Holy shit, what is... I'm scared. Well... Yeah, I kind of lost my point of reference here. So... That's fine. Okay, got a dead end. Here. Get me out of here. Got another dead end. There was a way over here. I'm going to go this way and this way. Oh, thank Christ. Okay. Saving. Yeah.
There is a wooden door here, Perhaps it will lead into the castle.
Perhaps. And let's...
The hairpin is made of a carved piece of bone with a sharp metal clip attached to it.
Okay, well, let's use it.
Graham inserts the hairpin into the door's large keyhole and discovers, to his amazement, that it fits perfectly. Turning it ever so gently, he soon hears a soft click, and the door is unlocked.
Good. So we are inside finally.
A set of wide steps leads up from the labyrinth door to a pantry off the wizard's kitchen. A closed cupboard in the corner of the pantry catches Graham's interest.
Mm-hmm.
Inside the cupboard, Graham's eyes fall upon a bag of dried peas.
Get 'em.
Reaching into the open cupboard, Graham retrieves the bag of dried peas.
Peas acquired.
A fire burns hotly in the fireplace, while something in the iron pot boils above it. Graham surveys Mordak's kitchen in disgust. It is an untidy mishmash of dirty pots, jars with unidentified contents, rags, and assorted junk. Even with all that, Graham can see nothing that interests him. A lovely young girl with long black hair, olive skin, and flashing green eyes laboriously scrubs the cold stone floor. Though wearing rags, her beauty nevertheless shines through.
Don't come near me! Leave me alone!
I would never hurt you. I'd like to help you.
I don't believe you! You're probably one of them!
I'm not. Believe me.
Just go away! Please! I don't want to talk to you anymore!
Mm-hmm. That's fine. What if I give you this locket?
Warning, this cartoon
Uh-huh.
contains material.
Wherever did you find my gold locket? I thought it was gone for good. I lost it on the island just after I was brought here by Mordak.
You wouldn't believe me even if I told you. But tell me, who are you, and how did you come to be here?
My name is Princess Cassima, from the Kingdom of the Green Isles. My father, the king, employs a horrible wazir who befriended Mordak. When Mordak saw me, he immediately wished to marry me and bring me here. Naturally, I refused, and my father agreed with me. But our refusal angered him so much that he sold me here anyway and put me to work as a scullery girl. He says he will never let me go, that a scullery girl I will remain until I agree to marry him. But the thought revolts me. What am I to do?
Don't worry, I'm here to save my family from the evil wizard. He's got them here someplace, imprisoned inside a glass bottle. If I can manage to rescue them, then of course I wouldn't forget you either.
I know the glass bottle you're talking about. It's in Mordak's laboratory upstairs.
Keep quiet about my presence. I think this will be the most difficult part of my journey. I may not survive it.
I would never give you away, and I will help you in any way I can, kind sir.
Okay. Well, just another quick save. So we're at 210 out of 260 on the old score, so we're getting pretty close to the end.
A hideous yet fascinating pipe organ commands attention as Graham walks through a downstairs hallway.
I ain't playing that thing.
A massive dining table has been placed before a large, ornate fireplace.
Okay.
Graham finds himself in Mordak's immense dining hall.
Oh shit. Actually, I think this has to occur. And what happens is, So you see that mouse go into the little hole.
Graham can see a small, moldy piece of cheese just inside the mouse hole.
Uh-huh. Well, get it.
There, got it. The fishhook did the trick in retrieving the piece of cheese from the mouse hole.
It's so ridiculous. Like, so what would a fishhook be? Like maybe an inch long, and that's all he needed to get the cheese. When we could have, I would have been raking around there with like the wand. Actually, let's see also what do we got? We got some peas.
The bag is full of round, dried peas.
Mm-hmm.
Green mold covers the small piece of cheese. Phew! This smelly old fish is disgusting.
Forget what we used the... Wait, I remember. I remember what the fish is for. And we just...
Water, dripping down strands of slimy vegetation hanging from the ceiling, forms a small pool on the cell's cold stone floor. The grate is too high up. There is nothing Graham can do with it.
Uh-huh.
Graham finds himself in a dirty, dingy cell somewhere below Mordak's castle.
There's some bones.
Hello.
What? Oh, Princess Cosima, where did you come from?
From the labyrinth. I spend a lot of time down here, you know, with my friends.
Friends?
Yes, like Zink and Sam. I don't know if you ever saw Sam or not. Anyway, I found this loose stone once that led here, to this cell. Now come on, you'd better get out of here.
It's a strong woman to push that stone. Okay, let's go. Oh, please don't leave me behind. Huh. We did it. We did it. So, now we're back here and we have some stinky cheese. Just want to save again. So what I actually have to do, I gotta dump some peas. So I have to wait for that thing to come again. Get those peas. Yeah. Suck it. Alright. Peas have been used. Now.
Graham gaped at
What
an
the
odd
shit?
figure of a bird-like, yet reptilian-like woman.
Hit him.
That won't help Graham against this huge beast.
I think I'm dead now. Yeah, Cosima only helps you one time, I'm pretty sure.
The stone can't be budged anymore.
Really? Well, who put it back? Good job, Graham. You killed yourself.
Graham finds himself in a dirty...
Yeah, that's it. I think I'm dead.
After observing no discernible escape route from the small cell, Graham sinks to the floor in despair, knowing he will never see the light of day again. Too bad. So close.
Too bad. Yeah, kiss my ass. Okay. So what it is I gotta get rid of these damn peas.
Goodbye, King Graham of Daventry.
Yeah. So I think if... Oh, that's great. Those noises. Yeah, if you get seen by the cat, then Mordak's gonna kick your ass.
Poor Graham. Mordak shows no mercy.
Just let me use the peas. And really, the peas don't matter. What we're trying to do is just get an empty bag. Just let me pour the peas out, man. I think it's just time. Should be able to hang out. Come on, peas. Got some peas. Mmm. Mmm. Come on. Peas. Or maybe it's time spent walking. No cat, please. Peace. That stupid noise. Okay. No time to screw around.
A huge monstrosity of a skull-like figure leers at passers-by of an upstairs hallway.
Okay, now we got a cat. So...
The black cat eyes Graham suspiciously.
So that's Mananan. All cats love stinky-ass fish. So we'll do that to attract his attention.
Graham surveys the bizarre furnishings and horrible... Greedily, the cat devours the fish.
The rotten fish. Got a pea bag. Cat in a bag. Wow.
The cat struggles in vain inside the bag.
I'm gonna save here. And what's our score at? 221. We're in the bedroom.
Graham surveys the bizarre furnishings and horrible figures in Mordak's bedroom.
Mm-hmm. Let's see what we got here.
A large tome lying open upon a corner desk attracts Graham's curiosity.
Let's get it.
This looks interesting. Graham wonders what the symbols mean.
Wait.
The strange symbols have been burned into Graham's memory, and there is no need to look at them again. Perhaps they'll be of use later.
Burned in his memory, huh?
Many books and scrolls line the shelves of Mordak's library. As Graham looks them over, however, he finds them mostly unintelligible.
We've got this weird eye up here. That's so weird you can't click on it, but look at the eye. Spooky. Now... So the eye is closed here. What I know is at some point Mordak's gonna pop in. He's gonna take a nap. And that allows me a chance to steal some stuff from him. What I can't remember though is if I can see him asleep through here. Just gonna do another quick save. It would be weird sleeping in the same room as a cat in a bag. You can imagine the noise. Over here.
Goodbye, King Graham of Daventry.
Hello. Okay. Awkwardly long death scene.
Poor Graham.
So, I mean, maybe I do just hang out here. Like maybe I pop out here. Maybe back inside. Because yeah, you can see the eye is closed there. I'm wondering if that means Mordak. Like it's just a time thing for Mordak to go in his room after he can't see you anywhere in the castle. So I'm just gonna hang out here for a minute, and we'll see what happens. Because you know, back in the desert, like you just had to hang out behind the rock for a bit, and then the bandits would come. Maybe it's kind of the same thing here. You just hang out, or maybe I was supposed to put the cat in a bag in a different room. We'll see. We will see. I mean, it's been a minute. I actually just want to save a fourth game here. So what I'm gonna do is just kind of pop in and out of these rooms. Get a little progress going. It's so weird having that cat there. Like, do I just look around? Like, what do
Many books and scrolls line the shelves of Mordak's library. As Graham looks them over, however, he finds them mostly unintelligible.
Eyeball opens again, closes. Open, close.
Many book-filled shelves line the walls of...
That's not what I'm looking at. I'm looking at this weird-ass eye.
Graham can see into Mordak's bedroom through the open doorway.
Yes, he can. And I don't think I've got anything that I really need to do. Except maybe wait? We already took care of the spells.
Books of various...
Well, shit. I'm gonna actually step out. I'm gonna try to go into the lab again. See if Mordak's gone for whatever reason. 'Cause he's not here. He's not here. He is here.
Goodbye, King Graham of Daventry.
And he's in a different spot. So I'm actually just gonna look up like what exactly do I need to get Mordak sleeping?
Poor Graham. Mordak shows no mercy.
Okay, so I had it right. It says, well, it says stand to the left of the doorway and hide until Mordak goes to sleep. Well, I'm hoping then that I can see.
Graham can see into Mordak's bedroom through the open doorway.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Like, what counts as hidden? Because right here, the eye is closed. Oh, shit. Saving again. Is the cat there? Who the hell would sleep with a cat in a bag?
Mordak's wand lies temptingly upon the small table near his bed.
Get it.
Mordak lies asleep on his huge, horrendous bed.
Get it. Okay. Now we should be good. And I'm gonna do, let's see, what do we got?
Graham has found himself in a large room filled with many unusual contraptions and magical implements. His heart feels like bursting when he notices his beloved family
Shit, they're there.
imprisoned within a large glass bottle sitting upon a corner table. Tears come to Graham's eyes as he sees his beloved family and castle held captive inside a large glass bottle. Hot coals burn in an open pit fireplace built at one end of the laboratory. An odd machine of tubes, gears, weights, and tiny figures surrounding an unusual sphere-like object attracts Graham's curiosity. Looking at his frantically waving family inside their glass prison causes Graham's heart to break as he realizes his current inability to save them from their terrible predicament.
Well, let's go up here. So we got this spooky machine over here. Okay. So, this should be our last save. What we're gonna do is, well, we've got Mordak's wand.
Mordak's wand glows brightly with restrained power.
And it's weird, I don't think the game gives any indication of like what the hell this thing does. Or what the necessary steps are to make it do whatever it does. But it transfers wand power. Now, I don't see why we couldn't have just used Mordak's wand, but... So we got that. And then we got our piece of shit wand over here. And using the power of cheese, which is a necessary magical item, we're gonna get this thing going.
Graham tosses the moldy cheese into the machine's bubbling liquid.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay, well, now we have...
Mordak's wand now barely glows. Perhaps its power has weakened while Crispin's old wand now appears completely energized.
Get it.
What's going on here? I'll take care of you, you swine.
No. Give me my wand.
Graham, I've heard from Crispin.
Good.
What the? What have you done to my wand? You think you can outwit me, little man? Ha! Let me show you a thing or two.
Okay. Shit. Wand time. Oh shit. the hell is it? I think it's tiger time. Get it!
Why, you little...
The hell is that anyway? Okay, so we're casting the spells. Okay. Shit, one's a rabbit, one is a something else. Rabbit? Okay.
You think you're so smart, don't you? Well, I've got you now.
Snake. Snake time.
Say goodbye, swine.
Kiss my ass. Mongoose.
So, this is the way you want to play.
And one more time with the rain. Alright. And that wraps it up.
Warning, this cartoon
Yeah.
contains material that may...
Now why won't you work?
Graham gonna start a new family. Yeah.
Oh, Princess Cosima. Well, I did it. Mordak is dead.
Dead? Are you sure? Maybe he's only trying to trick you.
He's dead, all right. He turned himself into a fire, and I put him out with rainwater. He'll never bother anyone else ever again. But now I have a bigger problem. I don't know what to do about my family or my castle. I don't know how to turn them back to normal.
After all you've been through, there must be a way.
Crispin!
I have the solution to all your problems, Graham.
Mm-hmm.
While you and Cedric were gone, I did some asking around, and I found out that your son, Alexander, had the dubious distinction, if you may, of turning Mordak's brother, Mananan, into a cat some time back. Obviously, this deed angered Mordak, who could do nothing about it, since this particular spell could only be undone by the actual perpetrator, your son. It doesn't take a great genius to figure out that Mordak took your family and castle in revenge to try to persuade Alexander to restore Mananan back to his old self. I did discover, as now I see, that your castle and family were miniaturized and imprisoned inside a glass bottle. I did some research and found the spell for turning everything back to normal. Now watch.
Mm-hmm.
Hocus pocus, Aliotus.
What about everyone else in the castle?
Valonese, my children! My joy knows no limit!
Oh, Father, I'm so glad you're here.
Nobody gives a shit about Cedric. Look at him, dead. Dead in the corner.
Oh, Princess Cosima, how could I forget you? Come over here. Let me introduce you to my family. This is my wife, Queen Valenice, my daughter, Princess Rosella, and my son, Prince Alexander, who started this whole mess. All of you, this is Princess Cosima from the land of the Green Isles. Without her, none of us would be standing here now. She bravely saved my life.
My lady, I am deeply in your debt, and I will make it up to you. With your permission, I'd like to travel to the land of the Green Isles to see you.
Quiet.
All right, now that we've done with all the formalities, let's get on with business, shall we? Higgledy! Higgledy! Pooh! Be assured that your castle is right back where it belongs, and the right size, too. But now it's time that everyone returns to their homes, with my help, of course. Alakazam, Alakazoo, Alakaz.
Wait, what about Cedric?
Where is Cedric?
Over there. Mordak may have killed him. Is there anything you can do about it?
Put him in the
Let
fire.
me think. Ah, yes. I think I know. Abracabara? No, abracadora? Now what is that confounded word? Oh, yes! Abracadabra!
Oh, Crispin!
Cedric, it sure is good to see you again.
Oh, likewise, I'm sure.
All right, enough is enough. Let's get on with it. Okay, Cosima, let's send you home first. Wasn't that the land of the Green Isles?
Yes, that's right. I can't wait to see my parents again. Goodbye, Alexander. Perhaps we'll meet again.
You can be sure of that, my lady.
Before you send us all home, Crispin, I just want to thank you for all your help. And you too, Cedric. I wouldn't be standing here with my family without you two. I'm deeply, deeply grateful.
All in a day's work, my boy. All in a day's work, right, Cedric?
Right, Crispin.
Okay, back home you go. Alakazam. Alakazoo. Alakazee.
All right.
Well, there she is, our happy home, and we're all safe and sound once more. Let's go home, shall we?
Yes, let's.
Oh, yes, maximum score. And I think it just loops after this. Or maybe it just holds on this. Yeah, so it just loops after that. Well, I mean that...
Do you really want to quit?
I guess so. So yeah, that wraps up the stream. We were able to get through it in just over 3 hours. Thanks for hanging with me. Yeah, this was the game that I played a lot as a kid, and maybe I'll play it again sometime in the future. But moving on to something different tomorrow. Not sure yet what, but I'll catch you then. Bye.